that started with the characters. I had these three characters, Carmen, Blanca, and Smoke, and I wasn't sure what to do with them. And then I had this idea about survivor's euphoria and crossing paths with something as dangerous as the King in Yellow, the cursed play, not the Chambers book. And just that kind of like synced me. It was like, I know exactly which characters to throw at this concept. And it just all came together uh just very, very like seamlessly. Like it just felt like they were all meant for each other, the characters in this concept. Um and yeah, so no, it was more like I was writing Carmen's story and I was writing the play bits as they came up, just kind of spreading snippets throughout. And some of it's lifted directly from Chambers, and some of it is my own stuff wrapping around there. Because my idea was that if this is a play that's offering uh it's offering truth, is at least that's what it's selling on the package. It's offering you irresistible truth. And I was like, what's and the Chambers book kind of suggests that these are universal truths, these are cosmic truths, and there is some of that in the book. But I also thought, what's more irresistible to someone than truths about themselves? As you ask me these questions, my brain is kind of realizing I come at all my projects sideways. It seems like I don't kind of sit there like, okay, this is the beginning, and then going through it, it's like coming at everything as like, well, this is a character, and I'm going to focus all my effort on this character and then completely replace them with somebody else once the concept is coming together. But no, it was about Ivory first because I had a completely different book idea that had nothing to do with Massachusetts, nothing to do with the ocean or vampires or any of that. And I was trying to figure out the backstory of the character, and I got so caught up in the backstory that I ended up being like, I don't want to write that other book anymore. I want to write a book about this. So that became Ivory and what she experiences with Honey and Cape Shadow. Um, Cabrina came up as kind of at first was sort of a catalyst for that. Um, but then I was like, well, I need to get into this. So that started getting into Cabrina's diary. Because she's dead at the beginning, but I wanted to tell her story too. And then her friends were coming up while Ivory was investigating. And I was like, well, I need to get into their perspectives too. So the book kind of kept ballooning. But, Cabrina is the linchpin that makes it all come together. I think Cranberry Cove is a kind of amalgamation of different locations I've seen. Like I've seen this wall, I've seen this messed up room, I've seen this other messed up room. Like these little bits and pieces kind of got fused together into Cranberry Cove. I would never stay at a hotel as dilapidated and ruined as Cranberry Cove. Like the characters in the book are bonkers to me for even setting foot in there. No, I love my characters. Just like I think the more you love a character, the worse things you do to them, unfortunately, is just kind of how it is with an author, because you want them to have interesting experiences, even though in real life we're kind of just like, it'd be nice if there were less interesting things going on sometimes. But for them, it's more just like it's more of an idea of tragedy. Like they were always going to go there, for one reason or another, either out of pride or out of duty or responsibility or devotion, out of loyalty, out of protectiveness, out of curiosity. Some fatal flaw in each character is the reason they end up going there, even if that flaw is something that we would usually hold as a positive trait.